Well, thanks everybody for joining us. Welcome to the fourth episode of Scholars Spotlight. Today I'm really pleased to welcome a colleague, Jane Dyson. Hello, Jane.
Hello, Reuben.
How are you?
Not too bad, thank you.
Well, I'm ever so glad that I met you. This is the first time for me that we've actually had a conversation, because everybody's just gushing around what kind of job you've done for the club over such a long period of time. So could you tell the listeners and the viewers what your role is at the club, what your title is and what that means?
So I'm the General Secretary to the youth section. That involves a whole range of things, really, predominantly setting up the teams for the following season, player registrations with a couple of the other committee members, doing the affiliation and the accreditation with the County FA to make sure we're insurance and everything. I also deal with kit. I deal with a lot of inquiries, particularly from the managers that don't understand how things necessarily work because they're completely new to it. I'm also an assistant welfare officer, so I help with the welfare team as well.
What's everybody else doing, Jane? You're doing everything.
Ask Ant. So yeah, I do a lot, but I am a bit of a control freak as well, Reuben, to be fair.
Right. Okay. I know, speaking to Ant a couple of weeks ago, he said that A, he wouldn't have taken the job without you being involved, and B, we just wouldn't know what to do without you. So really, it sounds like you're just making Ant look good, really.
Bless him. He does blame me for being chair, though, to be fair.
Right. Okay. He said his girls, so Ant's girls, have got a nickname for you. Do you know your nickname?
Yes, Girl Boss Jane.
Girl Boss Jane. Absolutely. So you've made it into the household. I believe you play a real important role within the Staffordshire FA as well. Do you want to talk to us a little bit around that?
Yeah.
What that means?
So I'm an independent council member, so I go to council meetings in Staffs FA, but I'm also on Staffs FA board. So I attend the board meetings every 6 weeks, check in with the CEO if everything's going okay, and generally just look at how things are going at the county. So at county level, we can ensure that we're providing a really good service to the clubs in the whole of Staffordshire for grassroots football. And that's really important to us at county level.
And at that county level, how many children are we talking about that are involved?
Oh, well, if you think as a club we are 600, there's one club, and there's incredible. 500 clubs. So yeah, it is math, and I should know the numbers off the top of my head, but I don't.
No, well, I think people can do the math. I mean, absolutely incredible. And how long have you been doing work for the Staffordshire FA for?
4 years, 5 years, something along those lines.
Right. And Chasetown itself?
I thought this question might come up, so I was trying to figure out today how long I've been. So I've been involved in some shape or form. I'm in my 9th year.
Wow.
So I got involved when my youngest started at under 7s.
Right. Wow. I mean, when you've been involved that long, you always think, I suspect, of a jump off point, but you're so hooked in, you're never going to leave. Are you going to be here till the day you die, I reckon, Jane?
Well, people keep asking me how long, and I used to say that when Fraser finished football, but he's at under 15s now, and I'm thinking that's not that long away, but I will see. I think when the time is right to hand it on, and I'm not ready yet.
No. So talk to us a little bit about your, every day I love a tick list and a to-do list, right? And I always try and start psychologically with the toughest job. I'm sure you do the same. What are the aspirations that you've got for, let's start with Chasetown, really. What are the aspirations that you really want to see through as part of your project?
I think for me, not only is it to extend the girls division, that would be great, but disability football for me. I didn't realise the lack of opportunities there are actually in the area for disability football. So we recently got that up and running just with training only. We started with 2 and then we went to 3 and then 4 and we're now at 10. And that may not seem a lot to people, but it means a great deal to those 10 kids that come for train every week and actually also to the parents.
Yeah. And is that actually at Chasetown Football Club now? Or
No,
is
at
it?
the no, at the minute we're doing it in the sports hall. We have to be very mindful of the cold and the wind and that sort of thing
Course.
for
Yeah.
players. We want to do something, maybe getting them onto, in the centre at half time in when the weather's a bit nicer and that
Yeah.
sort of thing. So we're just dipping our toe in now, but it is so lovely to see.
Yeah.
When you get high fived by the players as they finish their training session, that's where you get your warm fuzzy feeling.
Yeah, I can imagine. And I think for the parents listening, but also to the children, if they've got disabled children that want to get involved in sports, or young girls that want to get involved in sports, what's the best way for them to reach out and make that happen, really? What's the most effective way for them to do that?
Probably the best way is we've got the Facebook page, the youth section Facebook page. So message me on there, and myself put our numbers out, and we've got an email address. And someone, as you keep saying, people seem to know me. So if you ask anyone down at the club, they're more than welcome to give out my number.
Okay, super. But
We
I'd
want
say
to-
the same about me. If somebody wants to reach out direct to me, I'll be a conduit to that as well. Um, that's a really great understanding of kind of what you do with the day to day and in regards to the club. How do you work with all the other board directors? How do you report in? How does that work? How's that facilitated?
We've got a really good relationship between the youth section and the first team, and it is great. And I know I can pick up the phone and just say we want to do stuff. So we've got the exec committee for the youth section, and we meet about every, again, 6 to 8 weeks. And then we know that we can feed anything back, or the board can feed back to the youth section. So that working relationship is there, and it's building all the time. And that's really, really important, because we do want to be that community club. We want to offer football for all. That's really, really important.
Yeah, and and in regards to taking the club on to the next level, I think we've just seen over the last 2 years the improvements that have been made to the clubhouse, the pitches, absolutely everything, even facilities like the outdoor bar and so on and so forth. If we had unlimited spend over the next 2 years, so this is talking to Steve Jones, right? We're looking into the whites of his eyes. He's got loads of money, right? What would we ask for? What do you think would really benefit the club on your side of things?
What would be on my wish list if I had a magic wand? That
Absolutely,
simple.
or a magic Steve Jones.
Or
Yeah,
maybe think that simple, that to find another piece of land for another Astro. Because, we've got loads of teams on a Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We're a growing club. If you include the youth development, we're at about 45 teams, and we're always growing. And I can't see that changing. So to be able to have that facility that we can offer to everyone would be absolutely fantastic. I'm very
right.
grateful for what we've got. And I look out, I'm down there tonight, and you look out at football school and everyone that's playing, and the smiley faces of the players, and it would be good. But that, I know that's probably a big ask.
No, no. Well, Steve Jones, if you're listening, get another Astro in there. What are you doing, boy? What are you doing?
You must have a bit of land.
I know, I know. Well, Jane, it's been really lovely finding out about your role and the longevity that you've got with the FA. And I think you're a wonderful asset for the club. So
Thanks.
thank you so much for the work that you want that you do. And I know Ant in particular, Ant Fawcett, you're like a husband and wife team almost. Well, he sees
Yeah.
you more than his wife.
Yeah, there are times when I think we talk to one another more than that we do to our own respective husbands and wives.
Yeah, but I know how much you are valued. So thanks again. And I think I just wanted to sign off today. It's a community club, and we lost a brother in the last couple of weeks in Steve Fawcett. So I just wanted to give a shout out to the Fawcett family, really. He's going to be greatly missed. He was a lovely fella, and I played golf with him and had many a pint with him. And we miss our Chasetown brothers. So shout out to the Fawcetts. Jane, thank you very much, and I look forward to talking again.
Have a good evening.
See you soon.